Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, David here, and welcome back to another Atlus News episode. Today we have Persona news once again to talk about, and I have a lot to say, so I'll just get straight into it. You guys know, if you want to stay up to date on anything in terms of Atlus, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell. Today, I want to report about the Persona games, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal, the Neo Persona games. You guys know it, you've seen the news, you listened to the podcast potentially. They're coming to Xbox and PC via the Windows Store. It was later confirmed to be also coming to PlayStation 5. P5R was later confirmed to be getting some type of remaster version for PlayStation 5 as well. And Steam was getting all those games as well. So it already has P4G, it's getting P3P and also P5R, which is great to see. Now the question was, what about PlayStation 4? What about Nintendo Switch? Well, we got the confirmation yesterday late at night that yes, indeed, Steam is also going to get Persona 3 Portable and Persona 5 Royal, so they're not exclusive to the Windows Store, which is good for PC gamers because I've heard that Steam is 10 times better. It now leaves us with the Nintendo Switch. The games are coming to all other platforms, but not Nintendo. It's the main thing that we constantly keep talking about, Persona and Switch, especially this week. Whenever I click on an Atlus West Twitter post or something on YouTube, in their comment sections, there's always someone asking about Nintendo Switch versions, and it's understandable because there's 20 million Switches in Japan and it's the hottest selling platform in here in the West as well. So it is the platform that people or at least a lot of Persona fans want to play the games on. So what is going on with the Switch version now that we know that the PlayStation 4 is getting the games, which is good to see at least, because in Japan there's no PS5, there's a lot of PS4, so it's good for the sales at least. It leaves us with the Switch. I did a poll yesterday on Twitter asking people if they think Nintendo will have something Persona at their next Nintendo Direct, if the Persona games are going to release on Nintendo Switch. And before I get into the swing of things, I do want to say this is not me port begging today. I have a PlayStation 5, I have a PC, I will buy an Xbox, I have so many ways to play those games, so if they never come to Switch, I'll still play those games. Hell, I already am able to play them right now if I want to. So I'm not port begging or anything. I'm looking at this in a perspective of someone who wants to play those games on Switch and also in a business sense. As I mentioned, Switch is the hottest platform. It would do really well if those games come to Nintendo Switch. They're all technically able to run on the Nintendo Switch. I know there's some type of debate with P5R specifically. I personally believe it can fully run on Switch, no problem. It's an enhanced PS3 game at the end of the day. And in terms of the space, well, of course, they could use a bigger cartridge to put it on a physical cart. And with the compression that they're going to have to do in terms of resolution, FPS as well, I feel like they can compress it and make it work on a Nintendo Switch cart only. Now, the question is are the games going to come on Switch? And to that, I have to say, I'm very confident that those games will indeed release on Switch. Now, it's not a matter of if they release on platform, it's more a matter of when. Is it going to happen in the near future? Potentially, but maybe it's later down the line. And the main reason for that is those games are not exclusive. It's clear to me that in a business sense, it just makes sense. So it's clear that Atlus would want to put those games on the platform at some point in the future. Even if they sell really great on all the other systems, it's more money. They can now port their games. There's no exclusivity deal. Lock in those games on either Xbox because Microsoft paid for exclusivity, because it's not the case. It's also coming to PlayStation. So it's possible to bring those games to Nintendo. Is it going to happen? Well, there's a lot of rumor going around, of course, about those games that could be coming to Switch. And again, as I mentioned, I'm pretty confident that they will at some point in the future. Maybe they skip on P5 because it would require more work. Maybe it releases later down the line. We honestly don't know. Why hasn't it been revealed before? I said it in my latest the Demon Appreciation podcast episode, linked down in the description below. I have a feeling that they're not going to be revealed for Switch in the near future. So people asking about the June Nintendo Direct, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like if the games were to be revealed to be coming to Switch, it would have been right next to PS5 and PS4 and Steam yesterday during the press release. That's what I would think. late at night, Atlus tweeted about it. I feel like that was their time to reveal the Switch version. And the reason for that is simple. It's because Microsoft paid for some type of embargo that the other versions of those Persona games cannot be revealed before more or less 48 hours. Well, they did reveal it after 48 hours, and the Switch version is nowhere to be found. So I have a feeling that if they were ready to announce the Switch ports now, it would have been revealed yesterday. Is that 1000% certainty? No. Can those games still be revealed at the next Direct? Yes. But if you're asking me to put money on it, I would say no, they're not going to be at the next Nintendo Direct, or they're not going to get announced in the next few days. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know anything though. Now there's a lot of rumors, and for this rest of the video, please don't forget to take it as is, so rumor territory only. Nothing is confirmed as long as Atlus doesn't say it themselves. But there's a lot of people talking about Persona and Nintendo Switch, a lot of people. And the main source that I want to bring up is Nate the Hate from Direct Feed Games, very reliable insider, and he did say explicitly on Twitter, when someone asked him about Persona on Nintendo Switch, he said, I know Persona is coming to Switch. I'm not sure which titles that would include. The poll is just to gauge the reaction if only 2 or 3 come to the platform. His poll was asking about if people would be mad if Atlus brings Persona 3 Portable and P4G, so 1 and 2 games only potentially, and not P5 or the 3 of them. So he knows the games are gonna appear on Switch in the near future. That is the one person that I think is reliable, but he didn't confirm anything. He didn't confirm any specific date, nothing like that. It is for now just rumor, and again, take it as is. Now there's obviously the man that we keep talking about on the channel, which is Zippo as well, leaking a lot of stuff, and Zippo's credibility is definitely not at the same place as Nate, I would think. I've been following both of them for a long time now. Zippo has missed on a lot of things, but in terms of Atlus, he was right on Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. He was also right on Persona 3 Portable and P4G coming to consoles. He said in his latest blog post that yes, he also thinks it's gonna happen for Nintendo Switch as well in the future. So again, a lot of rumors, lots of smoke, and there has to be a fire somewhere. I'm confident Atlus will want to get more sales out of those games now that there's no exclusivity. They got that back from Microsoft. They're gonna get good sales from the PC versions and PlayStation versions, and I'm sure they're gonna want even more with the Switch version. With those Switch versions sometime in the future. It's a lot of information. I wanted to get my thoughts out there because I keep getting asked about the Switch version every single day, and it's fine. Again, you guys, it would be my preferred version as well. If those games come to Switch, I definitely would be there day one supporting them. If they're on other platforms, well, I'm still interested, but not as much because it's my platform of choice. What do you guys think about the possibility of Persona coming to Nintendo Switch? Are you happy with the recent reveal that the games are coming to PlayStation 4? It's awesome news, and I'm so excited to be able to play those games again in the near future. Thank you all so much for watching this little video. Quick thumbs up always really helps. And again, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date on anything in terms of Atlus, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona news, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell. Have a great rest of your week, y'all. Bye.